the planning has to get done in advance. And I think that's the biggest challenge for entrepreneurs is oftentimes they really want to wait till the last minute, and that can often bite them in the butt.
What is that biggest challenge you see? What's ones that what sticks out about those couple things I talked about with Biden's new potential proposal?
So our work is predominantly with entrepreneurs, and the big thing on their mind is, what if I want to sell my business? So right now, I would say that's a reason people pick up the phone and call us very often is they're thinking about selling their company. If you look over my shoulder, I wrote a book about that called Exit Healthy, Wealthy, and Wise. And, entrepreneurs call because they're thinking about hiring that investment banker. They're not exactly sure what to do to get the process going and how to move all the levers that they have to move. But one of the biggest concerns right now, we're working on, a handful of transactions sized from about 10 million to $1 billion. So a pretty wide range is what if these tax rates change on me at the end of the year? And so not only are we using Section 453 on some of the smaller transactions, but then on some of the larger transactions, we're using more complex and sophisticated strategies for larger transactions, like offshore pension plans that are leveraging U.S. tax treaties with foreign countries. We're looking at some other ways to manipulate gift and estate tax rules to the advantage of our clients. And so not only are we trying to avoid the capital gains tax, but also the potential increase in estate tax rates and gift and estate tax rates and reducing those exemptions. So the planning has to get done in advance. And I think that's the biggest challenge for entrepreneurs is oftentimes they really want to wait till the last minute, and that can often bite them in the butt.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot on the table here. And for our listeners, as a reminder, right now it's 22 million married, 12 million single for the exemptions on the estate tax. But anything above and beyond that's going to hit with the 40% debt tax, right, has nothing to do with capital gains tax, right, or the stepped up basis, right? It's the entire estate. And within 6 months of the passing of your estate, guess what? Your kids, your beneficiaries, if you have them, they're going to have to pay that. And so that is a big, big challenge. Now in 2025, as it stands, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nor, but it's set to expire, meaning to go back to the previous provisions, which is about 12 million single, maybe 6 million, 12 million married, 6 million single. But even, I think Biden's talking about maybe even, I feel like 7 married and even like 3.5 single. So like these are serious things, right? Serious consequences with your wealth. And if you're not planning and not doing things to properly, remove these from your taxable estate, that's 40%. Any thoughts on that, Noah?
Yeah. So one of the things we've been doing a lot, especially for our clients that are based in high income tax states, is we've shifted their assets from personal ownership into trusts where oftentimes I'm the trustee. Because I'm the trustee, if the situs of the trust is Florida, there's no state capital gains tax when we sell assets, especially appreciated assets. So we're looking at transfers where we could avoid state income tax. And then, of course, if there's opportunities to avoid the federal tax, we're looking at that as well. One of the strategies I used for my own family, maybe we could dive into it because it's somewhat unique and interesting, is I own multiple businesses in Puerto Rico that benefit from their 4% corporate tax rate. And my ownership structure of them is such that the C corporation shares are held inside of a Roth 401k plan. So I don't pay any dividend tax, and I never pay tax on any of that money ever again.
That's really interesting. Yeah, so you have a C corp, you have a business in Puerto Rico, and part of that you roll through the Roth, the shares, and so on. The growth of that's going to be capital gains tax free, and other things that the Roth provides. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah,
That's
pretty powerful.